can you solve this SATs question? Now, today's SATs question is all about relative clauses. Okay. Now, one of the key things, again, is you see relative clause, we should be starting to think straight away of relative pronouns. A relative clause is always going to begin with a relative pronoun. And these three words of who, which, and that are generally the three relative pronouns that are going to help us begin a relative clause. Okay, so straight away in my mind, I see this question, I'm thinking it's going to be one of these. I'm going to need to use one of these three. Now the key bit, okay, and remember, a relative clause is going to give us an additional piece of information, generally about the word that ends the preceding phrase or clause. So again, if we have a little bit of a look here, if I just highlight this off, we've got his sister, okay? So the sister is key here because the sister is a person, so that's going to help, that's going to dictate which of these relative pronouns. And this space here is going to give some additional information about the sister, which can be anything in the SATs. His sister, blank, is learning to speak Polish. So again, we can't say his sister which or his sister that because the sister is a person, so we're going to use who. So his sister, and we're just going to make up some information about her, who is 8. So we'll write, let's get rid of that. Who is 8, let's just say that, is learning to speak Polish. And really what they're testing, it's always a bit awkward to write on this pad, what they're testing is your knowledge of relative pronouns, but also whether you can choose the correct relative pronoun in relation to the fact that we are referring directly to the sister, a person, so we need to use who. Okay? And that is another SATs question solved.